Okay, let me get the name straight. Dubtown's J.K. Slim asked me basically what the scum of society is. Do you reveal all criminals as bad people? No. I believe there are two classes of criminal. There's one class of criminal who, for whatever circumstances, made a stupid decision, lost their mind for a second, and did something stupid. And could be anything from an act of desperation to a situation that escalated out beyond their control. Characteristics are generally remorse for the situation, for what they've done. They admit they've done it, they have remorse for it. I know an individual who, I think he did 5 years. What happened was his sister was married to this guy who beat her. One day she got fed up with it and went to her parents' house. Well, he just happened to be there. He saw how badly she was beat, jumped in his truck, went over to this guy's house, started beating him, beat him a little too hard, ended up killing him. He, not the brightest idea in the world, but he did leave. About a couple hours later, he came to his senses, turned himself in, gave full confession. He was given 5 years. I believe it was 5 years for it. I believe it was aggravated manslaughter or something. But the beating of his sister was taken into account. Basically, he was hit more for basically leaving for a couple hours and not saying anything. If he would have stayed at the scene, called the cops, called 911 and said, "Look, I just beat this guy down, killed him," they probably would have let him off. They probably could have got temporary insanity, something like that. But anyway, that's not a scummy guy, because that would probably happen to me. Guy who gets drunk one night, drives home, hits somebody, kills him. That's an iffy. Because if it's like a repeated thing, like if this is like your 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th DUI, yeah, you're a piece of crap. Not scum, but you're a piece of crap. You definitely deserve a good butt whooping for that one. But, again, I don't know, but I've heard of this guy who, it was his 4th conviction of DUI, his first vehicular manslaughter, and he pleaded with the courts to kill him because he couldn't go on living knowing he killed somebody. They didn't kill him. He didn't kill himself. He went through therapy, and he's okay with it now, sort of, but as good as you can be in that situation. And he is an animate spokesperson, for not drinking and driving and stuff, to the point where he goes around with the parents of the person he killed, and he'll show them pictures. He carries a picture of it. I think she was 17, 18, something like that. He carries a picture of her and shows people, "This is the woman I killed. I killed her." To me, that's not a piece of crap. It's not scum. Your secondary class of criminal is not scum in my eyes. Definitely deserves to be locked up for the rest of their lives. It's just your guys who cannot stop breaking into people's houses, can't stop stealing cars, doing stuff like this. They just can't do it. They just don't have the mental capacity or the skill set or whatever to stop doing it. But they're not bad people, just don't trust them with your car. Scum to me is child molesters, rapists, your crack fiends, and stuff like this. People just have no redeeming qualities whatsoever left. People that really rightfully shouldn't even be called people, shouldn't be called human beings. Not all your scum is locked up either. I've seen few people that meet my criteria, pure scum, that are in the government, politicians and stuff. Basically scum is the only driving force is whatever they want. That's it. They have no care whatsoever. A mother that leaves her kids in a parked car with the windows rolled up so she can go shopping for 17 hours needs to be shot. Needs to be taken out back and put a bullet through their head. A man who ends up to catch a predator for the 4th time in a row. I don't think you've had one of them yet, but that would be good. Dang it, again. Anyway, but those guys need to be taken out and shot. Okay? That's what they ought to do to them, just line them on up out back. You know, these people, the scum of society has no redeeming qualities whatsoever. I have one in my family. And told this individual many times, you're lucky it's illegal to kill you. You're lucky. If like president came by and said, look, if you kill him, pardon you. Here's the paperwork right here. Here, sign everything. You're gone. You're toast. Wouldn't even think twice about it. I know this is, like wrong of me, and I know it's horrible, but, and it's a very, 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 very tough call to make. I've seen people who appear to be scum on all levels, but they're really not. Like me. I'm a pretty scummy type person. Okay? I don't care about a lot of things. I don't care about a lot of people out there. I really don't. I hear about earthquakes in China, woo, whatever. I have no idea about anybody who lives there. So I'm focused on my survival and my family's survival paramount. And that's scummy of me. I don't consider myself a piece of crap because deep down, when it actually matters, I'll generally choose others over me. But, I've done some crappy things in my life. And as far as the criminal things, the only difference between me and anybody locked up is I didn't get caught. I've stopped doing it now. That's the primary thing right there, you get quit, I was well on my way to being a piece of crap, piece of scum. Really was. Well on my way. I don't really know what happened, but I'm gonna run out of time on this, ain't I? I don't get, and this is completely off subject, but what's up with the 10-minute limit thing? That's so lame. Of course, I'd probably yab on for about an hour and a half, but anyway. But I hope that clears it up. I'm gonna step off my soapbox now, and I don't know. Knowing me, probably make a couple more lame videos.